Hey, how's it going? Victor here. Well, I wanted to make this YouTube video because, well, I've seen a lot of like on YouTube, and those are the ones that I would look at too when I was trying to get my CDL. And it's all about do you really have to go to school to get your CDL? I mean, maybe if you're not like nothing familiar with the truck, and even though, I mean, I have a couple of friends that went to school and told me how's it like, and they say they pretty much just leave you on your own. You're just there. They give you what you need, but they don't really help you out. Some schools. I mean, I'm not gonna talk about all of them. The ones that they went to, I guess they were. If you were interested, you would get what you needed, and if you weren't, then you're practically on your own. Till you actually decided to pass. Well, in my case, not really because of the money. Because I mean, if you want something, then you really work for it and you want it, right? But I thought it was too expensive to go to school, and then you got work, and then you got family, so there's like really no time. Um, I have two or three friends right here that I work with, and one of them said he paid over $3,000 to go to school, and he said that was like 3 weeks. And there's a couple guys right here that paid 1,200. Well, I didn't go to school, and I obtained my CDL. I just decided to do it on my own, and thought if I failed, then I would try to save up the money and go. So I was like, well, if I fail, then that means I need the school. And if I really want it and I study, that you'd really study hard, to get what you want. Well, I asked a few friends, and for a lot of you that are looking at this video because you want to get your CDL, there's this app called CDL Prep for iPhones. I'm pretty sure other phones have it. It's called CDL Prep. That has like practically like 99% of the DMV questions are all the same. Well, that's what I used. I downloaded that, then I studied the air brakes, vehicles, combinations, tanks, doubles and triples, and what was it? There was another one. The vehicles. And I passed them. I studied them for about 2 or 3 weeks, and I passed them on my first try. My first time going to the DMV, not my first try. Well, practically. And I passed that. Then I started looking at YouTube videos and to study the pre-trip. Then I got quite a few videos, asked some of my friends which ones would help them out. Then I actually had a packet also where it would show you all the parts and everything which was on the pre-trip. So I studied all that. And the most important part was that, which I'm gonna let you guys know, if you guys have somebody that wants to help you out, like if you guys know somebody that owns a truck or something, that would be a lot of help. Because if not, then it's probably the same as if you go to school. Because when I obtained my permit, then I got my medical card. Then when I was trying to rent a truck, they were charging about 800 just to rent the truck. Well, I had one school that I called, and I was like, I just needed to rent a truck. I think I'm ready. I just need a truck to take the test. And they were like, no, we got different programs. We're the ones that are gonna tell you when you're ready. You just come, and it's 40 hours or something like that. Then we could take you. And I was like, all right. So I didn't do that. Then I called another school, and they were charging like 300 to rent the truck, but they wanted for you to go to school like 2 hours. Total cost was like $800 as well. So I was like, well, that ain't gonna work either. What I'm trying to do is not to waste a lot of money. So then this company I work for, I left that shyness go away, and I told my boss, hey, I want to get my CDL, and I think I'm ready. I just need, if you could rent me a truck or something. And sure enough, he helped me out with that part, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't pass it in the first try. The first fail that I did was the air brakes test in the in cab. I failed probably to lack of communication, which because I had some friends that had just passed it, so I would ask them like, "Hey, how is it?" And they would tell me. But then, well, anyways, when I failed it, then the instructor or the tester told me, "Okay, you failed, but I'm gonna tell you the right way." And so then I got that one down. And the second time was I hit a curve, and I don't know if you guys know, but if you hit a curve, that's an automatic fail. And I guess I did everything, I passed the pre-trip that time, the in-cab, the outside. I did the part B. I passed that. Then I did what do you call them? The maneuvers. Like when you back up into the alley dog and all that. I passed that. Then when I was doing the drive, I think I was excited, because the instructor was leading me back to the DMB, and I was all happy. I was like, yeah, I passed. Well, for my luck, I did a wide turn, and I did this with one of the trucks that had sleeper. I did too close of a turn, and I hit the curve, and I was like, damn. So and he told me, he's like, you seen that, right? And I was like, yo. I mean, if you studied it, in the paper it says that's an automatic fail. So I was like, man, so I failed that time. And the third time, since I had already passed the alley dogs in the pre-trip, they just had me do the air brakes again and check my lights, and that was it. So then the third time when I had to go, I just had to check the lights, and I said it again, right? I just had to check my lights and do the air brakes test, and then just go for the drive, and sure enough, passed. I don't know how you would add it, but as a total cost to what it cost me, I mean, I had to go 3 times. The first that I failed, and the second one, and then the third time I passed. If you would add up the days that you missed, which technically you're not, because I mean, if you're gonna take a test here, well, you're not gonna add the days of missed and the gas you wasted. But I paid $78 to do the test, and then I got my card for $40, my medical card. So that's 110 right there. And like I said, you're not gonna put everything, oh, I missed work, so that's $100 a day off work, and then I wasted $20 of gas. You're not gonna add up all that. I think like a total cost, it cost me like $120. But then again, like I remind you guys, I had somebody to let me borrow a truck, like I'm saying. I mean, and even though if I had to pay 200 or 300 for a truck, then that it would have still been good. But if you go to schools, and I didn't really investigate that much because I knew you could have probably gone to Penske or somewhere else and probably find out about a truck, but I'm pretty sure they're not cheap. So thank God I had my boss who helped me out. And well, guys, that's how I got my CDL, and I didn't have to spend nothing over 1,000. Like I said, it was like 120. I mean, then if you're gonna add up every little thing, like the days you missed off work and everything, well, it still doesn't come up to more than 400. So that's what it cost me to get my CDL. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, when I was taking that test, like I told you, I did it on the first try, the questions test, and I failed the doubles and triples. And I went over there to the DMB instructor, and the DMB guy, and I was like, you know what, just remove it. And then he's like, why? You still got 2 more tries. Take it one more time. If you fail, then you should go home and study. And I was like, oh, I have 2 more tries. Oh, that's good then. So I just took it again, and I passed it. But right there, I was like, just remove it. But he's like, if I remove it, then you'd have to do all the 5 tests that you already passed. You'd have to do them all over again because you want that one removed. Because since you already filled out the application of what you wanted as endorsements and everything, that's what you get. If you just wanted those 5 endorsements and without the one that you failed, then that's what you should have put at first. But I was like, oh, I don't need doubles and triples. I ain't gonna haul hay or gravel or anything like that. I'm just gonna look for a local job, something easy. But then again, it's hard once you get your CDL and That's why a lot of companies that hire you are like out of state or on the road companies, you know. But to get a local job, man, they want like 2 years experience, 1 year, 20 months. So it was hard to get a job at first right here in local also. But like I remind you, the person I work for, they have trucks, and thank God, you know, got me in. And well, guys, if I kind of just did this video out of the blue, and I didn't really write nothing down, or, you know, to kind of remind me of stuff. But if you guys have any questions, leave it down in the comments. Let me know. Like and subscribe. Thank you. Thanks for watching.